Hey guys, LunarSpawn27 here, and what's this? A video that's not related to Jojo? Hey, I can do other stuff too, you know, it doesn't have to be Jojo all the time. Anyway, today I'm going to discuss, well, something that I probably should have talked about a long time ago, but I think now is probably the best time, and that is Bleach and its inevitable disappointing ending. Now, I got into Bleach through the anime when I was in high school. I eventually picked up the manga and I've been following the series to this day. However, that doesn't mean that Bleach is one of my favorite manga series. I still like it, it's just that Bleach has been going through a lot of ups and downs lately. And it seems it's been mostly downs because after the release of chapter 680, it was announced that Bleach will be ending in 5 chapters. There was some doubts on whether this was true or not, but a few days ago we got news that pretty much confirms it, that Bleach will be reaching its climax within 2 chapters. However, it wasn't specifically stated that within 2 chapters Bleach will end, but it seems like it's most likely true, which means that Bleach will officially end in chapter 685, next week's chapter. Where did it go wrong? Why is Bleach having its ending rushed? Why is Bleach going to have an incredibly disappointing ending? But then again, this isn't the first time a manga series had to end like this. Like Beelzebub, for example. In fact, Kubo's previous work, Zombie Powder, was also cancelled, so there's that too. So what really led to Bleach having this rushed ending? Well, there have been several factors that do come to play in all this. The first one being the higher-ups from Weekly Shonen Jump. It was clear that the higher-ups gave Tite Kubo a certain amount of time for him to finish his final arc, but suddenly the higher-ups are telling Kubo to wrap it up quickly. Kubo must have had some plans on what he wanted to do for the final arc, but because he had to wrap it up quickly, those plans must have been scrapped, meaning that Bleach's ending will be rushed and disappointing. But is it really the higher-ups' fault that this is happening? We don't know what goes on behind closed doors, which leads to the second factor, Tite Kubo himself. Now, I'm not blaming him entirely as to why Bleach is ending like this. I'm just saying that part of the blame goes to him. Maybe because of everything that he planned and wanted to bring up, it was just way too much within the time limit he was given. Or maybe because of the pacing issues of the manga, which unfortunately is the reason why some plot points of the manga or some of the fights don't usually go straight to the point, have most likely tested everyone's patience and might be the reason why the higher-ups told Kubo to wrap it up. Again, these are just speculations that I have. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but I feel like the higher-ups and Kubo himself have a factor to play in on Bleach's ending. But there are 2 more factors that come into play, which leads to the third factor, the competition. Right now, Bleach isn't the only manga series that is coming to an end. There's also Gintama, Nisekoi, and it seems that even Toriko is about to reach its end. Not only that, but the manga series and even the anime itself, Assassination Classroom, has already ended. Hunter x Hunter has been going in and out with all these hiatuses, and as for Weekly Shonen Jump's bestseller One Piece, it's about 65% done, but it's not close to ending anytime soon, which would make One Piece the only series remaining from the big 3 still ongoing to this day. So there's a lot of shoes to fill from all the manga series that are going to end soon, which means that newer series are going to be needed in Weekly Shonen Jump, which we actually do have, and some of these series are even going much better successfully and having even more potential than Bleach. There's Shokugeki no Soma, My Hero Academia, Haikyuu, World Trigger, and even Black Clover is gaining popularity. Oh, and there's also the Boruto manga, I guess, but I'm not reviewing it until they finally finish the rehash of the Boruto movie. So with these series showing a lot more potential and becoming much more successful than even Bleach itself, this leads to the fourth and final factor, the manga sales. Back in the past, Bleach has done pretty well within the sales, but as years and years went by, it seems that the sales were dropping from Bleach. Now, since 2016 hasn't ended yet, I'm just gonna go through the first half of the manga sales sales for each year, starting with 2014. Now, 2014 back then was the Attack on Titan hype, and Bleach was within the top 15 of the manga sales in 2014, selling over 1.7 million copies. Now, personally, I think that is pretty well for Bleach, but then 2015 happened, and the sales have dropped quite a lot. In fact, Bleach wasn't even in the top 20 top-selling manga series within the first half of 2015, so something must have happened between 2014 and 2015. And then we get to this year's top-selling manga, and Bleach did a bit better, but not a lot, really. I mean, it did go up by 2 spots after last year, but it still sold less copies than in 2015. So due to Bleach making less and less money, it had to lead to the higher-ups wanting Bleach to wrap up right away. I mean, it is unfortunate, but hey, that's business for you. And because of this, many Bleach fans are disappointed and very pissed off, and personally, I don't blame them. I'm disappointed that Bleach is going to get this kind of ending because I don't think that Bleach deserves something like this. However, I wouldn't say that I would go as far as to boycott Shonen Jump, because personally I still think that's dumb, and there are other companies that do this kind of thing as well. There are even series out there that just get straight out canceled and don't even have like some sort of ending or closure whatsoever. There are series that get even worse than Bleach, but still, it really sucks that Bleach is going through something like this. I mean, Naruto ended, but at least the ending to Naruto was much more satisfying and got a lot more closure than what's going to happen with Bleach. And because of this, many plot points, many storylines, characters, and even bankais won't be explained, shown, or revealed. But I think that's gonna be another video for another time. So anyway, guys, tell me your thoughts on what you think about Bleach's inevitable ending, and are you very upset with this, and who do you think is to blame for this happening? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe, and with that being said, I'm Respond27, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, but before I go, since you all know that I used to review the Bleach manga, but I stopped because I focused on other stuff, Jojo, but I was considering coming back to review the Bleach manga, but considering that there is a lot to catch up, I'm not exactly sure how to go with all this. So any ideas you have on what I should do for Bleach, you know, just let me know in the comments below, as always. So yeah, now I'm done. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!